Good evening, Wildcats fam. We have a face-off, a district game against Farmington. This will be our second district game, third game overall. We have 1-0-1 against Farmington. We're starting off with Umlin, Karsnia, and Young as your forwards. And Duth and Shoop, your defensive pair. Adrian Miller is your goalie tonight. And Farmington decides to start off with an icing. So, offensive zone, Umland will take the face-off. Farmington controls for the second. Umland into the corner with Karsnia. Moose over there, back to Aiden. Aiden, back to Parker. Parker, over to Aiden. Aiden, looking for some room. Flips it over to Parker. Parker flips it down low. Grayson, trying to make a move. Goes hard in the corner, loses the handle on it. Aiden again. Is it? Parker, down low. Cuts to the middle. He shoots. Save, good shot. Karsnia there, unable to pull a trigger on a rebound chance. He tries to get out front. Not happening. And here comes Farmington. Good speed to the outside. Good angle there by Parker. Forces a harmless shot to the outside. Glove down by Adrian Miller. And here comes Parker. Parker, he's got Judah going with him. Makes one guy miss. Fires. Over to Judah. Judah, goal! Yeah. Judah's fan club hasn't arrived yet, but he lights the light early. Wildcats up 1-0.
Your leading goal scored by number 13, Judah. Assisted by number 23, Parker. Shoot.
Great job by Parker going end to end, and good job with Judah going with them, able to tip that one in. Nice pass. Nice job keeping it simple. We've got Ronan Thomas and Cam Plager as your defensive pair. We got Harrison Swanson, Charlie Savage, and Judah still out there. Cam circles back in his own zone. Tries to pass it up to Judah, but Judah's a little tied up. Harrison on the forecheck. Ends up over on Judah's stick again. Goes Farmington, tries to center. Good stick there by Charlie. And covered up by Adrian Miller. So we'll get 5 fresh Wildcats. Duth and Shoop out on D. Ibrahim Barcelona and Karsnia, your forwards. One by Eagan. Ruben back. Nice backhand pass over to Parker. Parker comes up to the corner, turns around. He dances around that corner, finds Drew, but Drew unable to handle it clean. Ibrahim over to help out. Drew able to at least clear the zone. And dunk back in again. D-to-D pass, just a little off the mark, but Ruben working hard. Up the near side, here goes Ruben. Everybody try to stay outside, they do. Karsnia. Up around, here comes Parker. He dumps it in deep. He heads off on a change with Ruben. Drew gives chase. Back around the net. Ibrahim down there working hard. And pokes away into the corner. Farmington's got it. Farmington looking for the breakout pass, but held in by the Cats and then chipped out of the zone. Cam's trying to get it. Eventually finds it in his skates. He flips it forward. Back to Cam. Cam looking for Ronan. Ronan gets it over to Grayson. Grayson comes in, gets lit up and tied up in the ref skates. And back goes Cam. Judah's got it. Puts it right into Grayson's skates. Hard angle for him to get. Trying to figure out who's got it there. High stick, no call. Right to the ground. Ruben's got it. Ruben chips up the boards. Farmington sends it back into the zone. Parker again has it. He cuts up the middle. Gets it over to Grayson. Grayson gains the blue line. Into the corner. Goes right. Tries for the break. He loses balance. Comes over to Judah. Judah, another shot. Save. Judah must be motivated with the family in town. He has been a beast early. Umlin, Locke, Young, your forwards. Duth, Shoop, your D pair. One forward. Grayson has it. He tries to flip it back over to Umlin, but a little wild. Chip back in by Judah. Grayson back to Judah again. Judah trying to get the handle on it. Unable to do so. Grayson's got it. Grayson looking for options. Loses the handle. Runs into the ref. Tries to protect it. Judah over to help out. Farmington able to clear it. And Parker's got it. Parker back to his own zone. Looking for a regroup. Over to Ruben. Ruben unable to get it clean, but Grayson breaks it up at neutral zone. Board battle. Ruben over there. Umlin stepping back on D. Over under Ruben. Stick again. Ruben. Umlin takes a look. Over to Shoop. Shoop. Turns on the offense. He comes in. Close call, but ruled onside. Parker going through a slash. No call. And here comes Farmington. We got Carsdale with fresh legs out. He's able to break that zone exit out. Held in again by Charlie Savage. Charlie dumps it in low. Harry Swanson gives chase. Ends up on Charlie's stick. Charlie dumps it near side corner. Wildcats give chase again. The Wildcats all fired up after that moral victory last night against Woodbury. Woodbury, a very good team, and lost by a goal. Good save there by Adrian Miller. One-time slap shot. Maybe didn't get all of it, but a little bit of a knuckle puck. What's the center? Pass out to the center against the grade. Goal. 1-1, 8:36 left in the first. Ibrahim, Locke, and Barcelona. Your forwards. Plager, Umland. Plager and Thomas back at D. Plager to Thomas. Nice job there getting up to Judah. Judah finds Nixon. Nixon's had a good couple games here. He goes back behind the net. Work it hard. Able to control it. Tries to get out to Ronan. Ronan unable to get it clean. Deflects it over to Cam. Cam content just to play it in off the boards to get into the zone. Held in. Good. Nice to have a big body there by Nixon. Nixon fires. It's in. It's a goal. It got through the goalie. Good job by Nixon. That was all him. Holds it in on the zone. Nice hard shot off. It trickles through. Finds a hole.
Your Wildcat goal, scored number 75, Nixon Barcelona, unassisted.
Good job by Nixon making a play there. So Ibrahim, Barcelona, Locke, same group up front. Duth and Shoop back. Shoop's got it. Shoop takes a look, tries to get up to Ibrahim. He's unable to control it clean, and here comes Farmington into the zone. They dump it deep. Parker will be the first one back. He comes into the corner, gets it up to Nixon. Nixon, cross ice to Judah. Judah over to Ibrahim. Ibrahim loses the handle at the red line. Judah dumps it into the zone. He's off on a change, brings out Karsnia. Change there, held in momentarily. Grayson's got it. Grayson out of the zone. Yeah, take it out of the, just like the NHL. Grayson's got it. He dumps it in. Farmington's got it, but there's a couple white jerseys on the far side over to get it. Nice move there by Aiden. Shot, fire, deflected out front. Farmington player feels that one a little bit. Adrian's got it again. Farmington tries to clear, deflected out front. And they will exit the zone. Control. Dumped in, icing waved off, right call. Parker's got it. Parker puts on the break behind his own net, makes the guy miss. Gets it over to Karsnia. And gets it over to Umlin. Nice move at the blue line, but loses the handle on it. Dumped in. Karsnia and Young give chase. Chipped out of the zone. Thomas unable to control a bouncing puck. Nice save there by Miller. It's up the middle. And we got icing. If it makes it, it'll make it. That was a nice save by Adrian. Leaving guys all alone out there does not usually end well. So Savage centering. Who do we got? Judah and Harrison Swanson. Nice fire, or nice shot there through traffic. I don't think it made it through. Judah hassling the guy out at the point. Dumped in low by Farmington. Charlie back behind the net. It trickles out in Ronan back behind the net. Trickles out in front. Charlie's got it. Judah tries to make a move. Loses the handle on it. And here comes Farmington. Nice move. Physical play there. And they're going to get Charlie on a hook. So your Wildcats to the penalty kill, 5:36 left in the first. And Ibrahim ties up his man for Ruben to come back and grab the puck. Flips it over to Parker. Parker looking for Ibrahim, is a little bit off the mark, but gets it out of the zone, and Farmington flips it in offside. And we'll have a face-off at center ice. Ibrahim ties up his man. Karsnia comes away with it, back to Shoop. Shoop shows some patience, eventually gets it over to Karsnia. Karsnia gets into the zone. Ibrahim, nice move, able to gain control. He goes back behind the net, tries to throw it out front. Does eventually. Nice job there by Karsnia to get a shot off. Hits a body out front, doesn't get through. Ibrahim causing all kinds of chaos on this penalty kill. Good job for him, and unable to hold it in, Ruben, but doesn't give up control either, and into the zone again comes Ibrahim. Ruben doing a great job chewing up penalty time. 35 seconds left. Chipped in. Far side, he's open, but unable to corral a bouncing puck. Shot, point. Looking for the deflection. Doesn't work out. Drew tries to pitchfork it out. Unable to get it out. Ends up a Parker stick, and Parker tries to flip it out. Glove down. Over the net. Just a little wide, but good shot. And Ruben's got it. Ruben tries again, but this apparently guy has magnets. Nice shot deep and gobbled up by Miller. Get a fresh 4. 8 seconds left on the Savage penalty. Barcelona and Umlin out as forwards. Thomas and Plager on D. Umlin wins it back clean. Thomas has it. Curls around, tries to chip it out of the zone. Unable to do it the first time, but Umlin gets it. And does get icing, but that'll kill the penalty. Savage out of the box. Judah onto the ice. Umlin on the face-off. Eventually, Farmington comes away with it. Comes to the near side boards. Take a look. Shoots it back to the point. Unable to deflect. Goes wide. Farmington's got it. Back to the point. Caught. Fire. Aiden able to knock it down. Thomas over to Barcelona. Barcelona looking for Umlin, but unable to get it to him clean. Trying to get it out, but can't get past that black jersey. Side corner. Plager looks over for him. D to D, unable to get it clean. Dumped in deep by 7. Cam back behind his own net. He flips around to the other side. Ronan, a little bit of space, tries to get it up to Judah. Too hot for handle for Judah, but able to get it out. Umlin gives chase. And Farmington has the momentum at the moment. Dumped in by Farmington. Cam gives chase. Barcelona, and there's a hit. Now I'm confused. I thought that the penalty was being called on Farmington, but there was no whistle, and there's a puck in the net. So I am perplexed. Goal waved off. Yeah, I don't get why the long discussion, but but the important part is they got it right. Because it wasn't like he just kind of tipped it in a little bit too. He kind of wandered in with that puck. He had possession, so that was a little short. So Umlin, Young, lock your forwards. Duth and Shoop, your deep pair. Duth over to Shoop. Fire. Deflected. Played with a high stick. It was close. So we're going to face off in the Wildcats D zone. Same group. Farmington wins it. Deflected shot into the net. Great job by Miller saving that one. That was not an easy save. Umlin's got it. Umlin back around the net. He's looking at his options. Umlin, Duth, Shoop. Shoop with speed. Coming through center ice. Shoop makes a move. He tries to cut towards the net. Does. Grayson gets his clock clean for going hard to the net. Good job by Parker. Savage, Swanson, and Karsnia, your forwards now. Thomas, Plager back on D. Farmington comes away. Thomas tries to body his man off the puck, but he's able to get out of the zone. Plager's got it. Plager over to Swanson. Swanson not able to get it clean, but Thomas comes and helps him out. And offside. .203 left in the first period. 38 seconds left on the Wildcat power play. Same group out there, won by Savage. Swanson's got it. Dumps it in at the blue line. Karsnia get back with speed. The goalie goes behind the net to play it. Is that Swanson unable to hold it clean in the far side corner. Dumps around the other side. Karsnia and Savage over there to gain control. Karsnia got it. Realizes he's got it. Loses the handle on it. Nice move there by Thomas, but he loses the handle on it, and icing. On Farmington. We'll get 5 fresh Wildcats out there. Ibrahim will be centering Locke and Barcelona. Shoop and Duth back on D. Duth are... Oh, Barcelona! Roofs it going to the net off the face-off.
Your Wildcat goal is number 75, Nixon Marcella. Assisted by number 80, Eagan.
Nice job by Cyril to win that face-off ahead, and great shot there by Nixon. It was a good job pulling the trigger quick. So, same group still out there. 3-1 Wildcat lead. Ibrahim tries to control it and eventually ends up over on Parker's stick. Parker tries to get up the near side, deflects out to center. Nice touch pass, one touch pass there by Barcelona. Good move there by Ibrahim. He tries to center, but runs into a black jersey along the way. Farmington back behind their run. They try to reverse it, but takes a weird carry off the board. Runs out front. They get the handle on it, able to clear the zone. With a host of white jerseys around there. 42 seconds left in the period. Ibrahim dumps it deep, and the Wildcats go get a change. And here comes Farmington. No call. Good hustle play there by Umlin. Here comes Umlin. Looking at his options. Low, hard shot. Deflected back behind the net. Farmington tries to rim it around. Ronan able to hold it the first time. Get some help by Umlin, but eventually it comes out. And tipped in by Plager. Back out again. Plager's got it. He's looking at his options. Tries to go cross ice to Karsnia, but a Tiger was in the way. He takes it into the zone, and that'll do it on our first period.
After one period, your Eagan Wildcats 3, Farmington 1.
All right, here we are. Start of the second. Umlin, Karsnia, Young at forward. Duth, Shoop back at D. Chipped in. Parker's got it. He's looking at options. Grayson able to baseball bat that out of the air over to Umlin. Umlin's got Karsnia with him. Umlin, Karsnia! Oh, tries to make the move. Good save by the goalie. Tries to clear it out. Grayson's got it. He's bodied off in the corner. Umlin comes over to help out. Back goal again. Grayson comes give a look. Drew's over. Farmington looking for some room. Ruben pinches. Takes a check. Drew comes over, returns the favor to another Tiger. And back goes Parker. Parker. Duth. Looking for options over to Parker. Parker decides to take it. He comes in, gains the blue line, makes a move towards center ice, makes a couple guys bit, and he deflects it in. So I think it'll officially go in as Shoop from Deuce. 4-1 lead, Wildcats.
Eagan Wildcat goal scored by number 23, Parker Shoot. Assisted by number 21, Ruben.
Well, Plager's got it. Plager up to Swanson. Swanson unable to get it into the zone. Charlie over to help out. And here comes Farmington with speed. Flips it out front. Not sure if Miller got a piece of that or not, but it didn't get in on him clean if it did. Thomas ties up his man. Flipped out front. Out to the point. Fire. Deflected. Never makes it through. Judah's got it. Judah unable to get out of the zone. Accosted by a Tiger. He hit the wall a little hard. Doesn't look like that felt good. And Harrison tried to get it out again. Unable to get it out clean. Over to Farmington. Stops at the top of the circle. Centered. And we got a penalty coming against the Wildcats. Middle. Flipped around. Out to the point. Fire. Save. First time deflected. Back and eventually Ronan gets the puck. And what will we have? Didn't see the call. Didn't see the penalty either. So, interference. So, Wildcats to the penalty kill. Abraham trying to get it out. This is the first time, but Aiden's able to help out. It deflects in on net, so icing waved off. Goalie tries to get it out. He finds Cyril's stick, and Cyril tries to control it back behind the net. He does get it. He turns around, fires. He did. Cyril, a one-man penalty killing machine. And Farmington's got it. Umlin, Holland tail back on the back check. Farmington's got it. They circle back behind the net. 74, D to D. Umlin out there to challenge him. He's got a good stick. Second shot off of Cyril. And out by Parker. And a nice soft dump in by Umlin. No icing. 40 seconds of penalty kill time left. Grayson gives chase. Over to, is that Duth? Duth up to Grayson. They gave Grayson, they say he was onside. Karsney's got it. Karsney Dadson over to Grayson. Grayson fires, deflected over the net. And here goes Farmington. 20 seconds left. Was that Karsney over there again getting physical? Grayson gives him a rough ride going into the zone, but back to Barcilla, intercepted. Comes out front, good stick there, no! Saved out front, and eventually, and we are going to have fisticuffs low. Wouldn't expect anything less out of these two groups. They see each other a lot. No call, it looks like. A lot of these kids know each other from summer hockey, which is amazing. They know each other, so they have no problem beating the stuffing out of each other easier, but it is the giving season. So Savage out there with Locke and Swanson. Farmington wins it back. Your Wildcats are now full strength. Shot wide. Judah comes out, meets the guy at the point. He's content to dump it in low. In the skates of Parker. Parker now gates it behind the net. Little help by Savage. Parker. Swanson. Swanson trying to get it through the skates of a Tiger. And Parker comes in offside. Tries to dump it on the far side board. Charlie trying to win a puck battle. He does. He gets it a little deeper. Good job. Charlie comes away with it. Fire. And the Farmington goalie flashing a little leather. Nice save by him. 9:45 left in the second period. Umblin, Ibrahim, Barcelona. Thomas Plager. Thomas, fire. Nice save there by the goalie. Umlin. Letchett gets it. Has control. He goes deep. Back to Thomas. Doesn't get it all on the pass. Fire again by Thomas. Never a bad idea to get it back to Cam Maronin at the point when they're open. They've got a rifle. Go back to Ronan again. Aiden helping out. And we got a 2-on-1. Cam back. Nice pass. Deflects it on net. Doesn't get a lot on it. And Miller takes care of it. Barcelona. Rolling puck. Tries to fight it to an open spot of the ice and then taken in offside by Ibrahim. Good hustle there by Barcelona, though. Swanson, Young, Karsnia, Duth, Shoop on D. Won by the Wildcats, dumped in by Shoop. Grayson gives chase. Grayson back in there. He tries to reverse. Grayson as the turnover. Oh! Drop pass tried for Grayson. Grayson wasn't ready for it. Nice job there by Charlie. Good stick there by Shoop. Charlie buries his man. Looks like there's a stick stuck in the boards. I don't know. It was kind of awkward how they just stopped. So, face off the Wildcat zone. One. Grayson intercepted. Grayson off to the races. And Grayson hauled down. He tries to send it to Karsnia. Nice job by Young. Anticipating that D-to-D pass, and he takes off to the races. Then he gets hauled down, so your Wildcats go on the power play. Same group. One back clean, but out of the reach of Duth. Duth. Shoop. Takes a look. He comes in onside. He slams on the brakes. He's assessing his option. He fires. Goal! Nice shot from deep there. And your Wildcats are up 5-1. Yeah, he's up there. That's for sure second goal tonight, right? I think he did assist. So that's his third point of the night. And here comes Umlin. He's got it. He's out there with Judah and Swanson. Back to that. Goalie decides to flip it out. Clap bomb by Plager. Yes, it was. Swanson getting physical in the corner. Comes in. Judah. Thomas. Puts it back to Judah. Judah out to Locke. Up to Umlin. A nice shot by Umlin. And Swanson ready there for the rebound. Swanson might be our garbage man of the year, picking up the trash in front of a net. Umlin with the face-off. One back by Farmington. Good hustle there. Harrison has it, but loses the handle when he comes out front. Judah's got it. He tries to get it back to Aiden, but Aiden unable to get it cleanly. And here comes Ondich with speed. Cam forcing to the outside. Save. deflect or rebound shot. Miller up to the task. Good skate there. Just pinballing around. Nobody seems to be able to control it. Set out front. Eagan able to chip it out. Here comes Aiden. Aiden with speed. He's got Judah coming with him. Makes one guy miss. Run to the ground, and he will draw a penalty. And we get a body check. Heck of a job by Umland there. Fighting off two guys, draws the penalty, even if he doesn't get a shot off. Hopefully we get a goal out of this.
Farmington penalty to number 81, 1.5 minutes. Check.
So, same group. Oh, sorry, not the same group. Barcelona, Savage, Ibrahim out there on the power play. Shoot, Duth. Savage loses the handle. He's hustling back on the back check. Good job by Farmington bringing it into the zone. The defense clamps down. Got a shot. Cross-ice pass there to Barcelona, just a little bit off the mark by Shoop. And Farmington's got it. Savage gives chase. Ibrahim on the near side. Breaks things up, chipped in. 7 in, all alone. He's got a step, and he fans on the shot. Maybe gets a little bit on it, but Miller able to deflect it to the wide, or deflect it wide. Shoop comes in, puts on the brake, fires, deflected over the net. Umland out there. He's got it. He tries to set it back to Duth. Duth, Thomas. Barkey still. Barkey off the side of the net. Umland back. Thomas. Coming in from the point. Deflected. Yep. Great vision there. Umland, Young, Karsnia, Plager, and Thomas back on D. Umland working down low. Puts on the brakes. Looking for somebody. Get over to Karsnia. Karsnia, Umland. Grayson working up front, then working down low. Good shot by Umland. Karsnia gives chase. Plager pitches, and he gets his pocket picked. Maybe be a little too patient. Over to Grayson. Grayson fires off the face mask and into the net. And that one's not coming back. I know an ice scheduler that's awfully excited about that. Those bumper cars are the bane of her existence, I've heard. Same group. Umland. There we go. We got the throwbacks now. Umland. Oh, Grayson fires but wide. Carsney's got it. He tries to dump it low. He loses the handle on it. Umland has it now. Looking at his options. He gets it out to Thomas. Plager. Over to Karsnia. Karsnia splits the difference between Thomas and Plager. We'll have to regroup. Thomas back to Plager. Plager back to Karsnia. He's unable to hold it clean. And here comes Farmington. Little offside. And we'll get 5 fresh Wildcats. You okay? Okay. You just look like you were trying to... Savage, Swanson, and Locke out there as your forwards. Duth and Shoop back. Shoop. Nice pass up to Locke. Locke, a little bit behind Swanson, but Swanson able to deflect it out. Savage comes over and helps it out. He dumps it into the zone. Farmington's got it. They get up the near side, and here they come with speed. Good back check. Good job by Duth coming over there. He takes the brunt of that hit, but he's not able to get a shot off. We'll take it. And we've got a brawl there on the far side. Judah comes away with it. He tries to chip it in, but finds a Farmington stick. Farmington ahead. Ondich again, fires wide. And there's Parker. He collects it. Cuts up in front of his own net. Looking for options. Goes wide. Gains the red line and dumps it deep. Savage gives chase. Goalie out to play it. He finds his man on the near side. He makes a couple moves. Nice pass there to 21. And wiped out by Cyril. And Cyril will go to the box on the tripping call.
Eagan penalty assessed number 8. Stricken.
So Wildcats win the face-off. Barcelona gets it, flips it around a guy. He's got Umlin with him. Barkey going for the snipe. But that big white polar bear mitt able to glove that one down. Same group out there on the penalty kill. Umlin taking the face-off. Wins it back to Plager. Plager content just to dump it into the corner. Umlin gives chase. Farmington trying to get out of the zone. They do. They gain the blue line. Try to make around Thomas, but Thomas not having it. Plager out to Barcelona, unable to get it clean. Sent towards the net. And here we go. Markey try to turn it on. He gains the blue line, just dumps it in. 50 seconds of penalty kill time left. And we'll get a couple fresh bodies. And here comes Farmington. Nice cut. Ruben harassing his man, keeping her to the outside. Parker stunned a little bit. No call on a slash. Duth, near side corner, tries to get it up to Grayson. Runs into a Farmington body. Rimmed around again. Was that Parker? Loses the handle back behind the net. Out to the point. Savage out to challenge. Miller saw it all the way. Miller's seeing the puck well tonight. 10 seconds of penalty kill time left. Savage, Young, your forwards. It did. Check that. Savage, Swanson, your penalty killers. Farmington's got it. Back to the point. Cycle. And a little bit of a muffin shot in there on Miller, and he gloves that down. $1:59 left in the period. 1 second left in the penalty kill. And that'll do it. Miller not taking any chances. And Savage eventually wins the faceoff. Karsia tries to go down low. He loses the handle on it. Farmington trying to get something together here. Savage has it. He circles around. Good job. Oh, hey, it works. Swanson over to Karsia. Karsia looking for Savage, but just a little bit ahead. Or a good stick by Farmington there to break that up. Duth dumps it in. Karsia gives chase back behind the net. And here comes Farmington. They're able to get it out of the zone. But Savage will win the race. He slams on the brakes. Nice pass over to Swanson. Swanson in onside, but Farmington sends it back the other way and sent in offside by the Wildcats. $1:05 left in the period. Umlin, Young, lock. Plager, Thomas, your deep pair. The ref with the eyes in the back of his head feels the wingers encroaching on him. And jumped in by the Wildcats. Grayson gives chase. Judah back there. Forces an errant puck. Their side. Judah over to help out. Deflected. Where'd it go? Do it again. Grayson tries to pass it over. It comes out to Thomas. Thomas just dumps it into the far corner. Grayson's got it. Grayson tries to put it out front. He does. Judah maybe gets a shot off, and he gets destroyed. He looks okay. Cross check. Your Wildcats will go on the power play again. Don't want to see Judah lit up tonight on Judah Lock night.
Farmington now leads at number 7, 1.5 minutes. Cross-check.
And down it goes. Farmington reverses, trying to get it out, and they do, but that will be icing. It will be icing. 20.4 seconds of power play time in the period. Same herd. Umlin wins it. Back to Thomas. Thomas fires. Wide. He had bodies out front. Plager holds it in. Gets it back to Young. Young unable to get it clean. He cycles it back to Plager. Plager. Back to centered by Umlin. And found a Farmington stick, and they clear. What's the penalty minute? Ready? So here we go for the start of our third period. Wildcats on the power play from a minute 4, I think.
I think Ryan needed a vocal. He's like PA. He needed a vocal maintenance day today.
So Umlin wins it back to Duth. Duth over to Shoop. Shoop over to Umlin. Umlin into the zone. He takes... And they were setting up on the power play, and the horn goes off. We got enough time. We still got 19 minutes, yeah.
Should be about 53 seconds left on the power play. 54.
Yeah, we're close.
Yeah.
So, clock malfunction. The good news is at least it only hindered the home team.
Now the game is more
All right, chipped in. Cross ice. Grayson's got it. Grayson sets up shot. Back to Duth. Duth down low. Grayson back to Umlin. Umlin takes a look. He moves above the goal line. Stops. Sets up. Parker. Umlin. Umlin down low. Carsey's got it. Umlin takes a look. Shoot. Wanders in the high slot. Gets a shot off, gets it over. Karsnia controls it, gets it out to Duth. Duth unable to handle it clean. He makes a nice move or two. Grayson gets smoked out in front, but it gets over to Parker. Parker with a nice shot. Karsnia and Umlin back behind the net. They come away with it. 10 seconds of power play time. Out front, Parker fires wide. Umlin's got it. Down low to Grayson. Grayson over to Umlin. Umlin looking for his options. Umlin back to Grayson. Grayson over to Umlin. Umlin walks out front, unable to get it clean. Get a shot off clean, and out comes Farmington. Good job of possessing. And here comes Farmington. Gobbled up. 2 saves there by Miller. Miller's been excellent tonight. So we'll get a line change. Savage centering Parsanilla and Locke. Thomas and Plager back on D. Thomas has it. Out to Judah. Judah looking for Parsanilla, but Farmington knocks the play down, and it goes in the zone off. Looks like a ref. Nice hard shot there by Farmington. Directed to the corner by Miller. Farmington harassed in the corner by Judah. Judah coming out to cover the point. Gets a good stick on it. Judah trying to chip it out. East makes it hard. Fire. Nice shot there. Judah going hard towards the net, but not getting there easy. And down around, here comes Parker. Parker's got it. Head up, looking for options. Gets it over to Barcinella, but Barcinella unable to get it clean, and it trickles out of the zone. Farmington holds on to it. Grayson on the ice. Maybe a little lucky on the too many men. And Savage. Shoop. Duth. Swanson. We've got numbers if we hustle. Back to Shoop. Shoop. Toe drag. Gets around the man. Grayson's got it. And Parker with the body check.
Want anything?
So your Wildcats will go to the penalty kill. Checking called on Parker. So Ibrahim Young, your forwards. Ibrahim, good job tying up his man. Chipped ahead. Down on the zone. Icing waved off. Grayson gives chase. Down. Good stick. Deflects it. Unable to get it out clean. Works. And Thomas back. Thomas, good stick. Doesn't even allow a shot to get off. Thomas, far side corner. Rims it around to the near side. Farmington's got it. Back behind the Wildcat net. Centers out front. Good job making a first guy miss. And good job by Young. Clears the zone. Gives the Wildcats a chance to change. Karsnia out. Ibrahim still out there. Well, Ibrahim's got it. He goes back behind his own. Tries to go out in front. That's a gutsy no-no. Is that fair? Somewhere there is a Mike coach that wants to talk to Cyril about that one. But good news is Miller was there to have his back. So Umlin out there on the penalty kill with Karsnia. Looks like we got Barkey out there as well. And here comes Umlin trying to get it out, but a good stick there by Farmington. Karsnia working hard with Umlin. They get it at the red line. They're just content to dump it into the Farmington zone. Karsnia gives chase. Good hustle by him. He buries his man, and Karsnia is going to go to the box now. I think he did too. From this angle, I've seen a lot more violent not called. So there's still 2 seconds remaining on the Shoop checking call.
Eagan PWA assessment number 7, Drew Markdale,
And Carsdale will go for the tripping. Well, that maybe explains why it didn't look as violent if it was tripping. So Shoop back out on the ice. Parker, at least making it difficult. Getting physical, dumped in by Farmington. Plager back. Plager reverses it around. Thomas wins the puck battle. He gets tied up in the corner. Not making it easy on Farmington to get the puck out front. Thomas still working hard. Back behind the Odette, looking for the wraparound. Good job by Miller. Umlin and Young will stay out there. Shoop and Duth will be your D pair now. As soon as the boys figure out where the face-off's going to be. 54 seconds left on the penalty kill. And tried to set her out front. Good. Oh, he got it. It's hard to tell if he's got it or not with those black pads. But Miller up to the task. Johnny Cash of Eagan Hockey. One back. Farmington's got it. Tries to center. Good stick there by Parker. Parker goes to battle in the corner. Tries to walk out front. Unable to get it out. Chipped ahead. Just not enough for anybody to get to it. Center it out front. Somebody's whistle. Nets off. And we'll get a couple new Wildcats out there forward. While the ref does some quick ice maintenance. And one ahead. Deflected. Oh, great job by Miller again. He's looking behind him. But he gobbles that one up. Same group out there. 26 seconds left in the Farmington power play. Savage hits the deck. Walks it for the point. Save. Deflected out front. Goes wide. Miller has no idea where it is. Judah saw it out to make a save. And Miller on Judah Lock appreciation night. He's chipping in on both ends of the ice. Nice block there by him. First goal of the game. So Farmington wins the faceoff. Fires from the point. Deflected before it makes it there. Back out high. Near side. Fired. Nice job passing there, and great opportunity, but just flipped over the net. Power play time now over. Icing. Drew's there. Yep, they beat it for icing. I don't know if it would have made it anyway, but and here comes Farmington. They reload. Coming up the near side with urgency. Swanson able to knock it away. Thomas gets it. Gets out of the zone. Farmington regains it. Here comes Farmington. They gain the blue line. Dump it in deep. Thomas back to retrieve behind his own net. Nice job protecting the puck behind his own. Looking for Drew, but Drew unable to handle it cleanly, but we do get it out of the zone. Swanson again. Over there to break stuff up. Over to Barcinella. Barcinella gains the blue line, dumps it in deep. He gives chase. Rimmed around. Barcinella finishes his man. Ibrahim, near side. He's looking for an option. Barkey wide. He goes hard into the boards. He regroups. Or is that Duth? Farmington's getting a penalty on this. Grayson out there. Oh, it escapes. So your Wildcats on to the power play. 6:20 left, 5-1 game. So another checking call. If they haven't lost their fair play point, they got to be perilously close. So nice job by Duth. Duth makes a couple guys miss, dumps it in low to Grayson. Grayson looking for Umlin out at the point, but Umlin not able to get it out clean. Gets it over. Grayson trying. Oh, he gets trounced for his efforts. Umlin down low or up high. Duth puts it down low. Umlin makes a nice move. Umlin walks to the center. Gets it out to Shoop. Shoop makes a move. Lock. Surveying his options. Gets it out to Parker. Never a bad idea. And a goal! Parker! Hat trick for Parker. Assist for Judah Locke. Good job by those Wildcats getting bodies out in front. Doesn't show up on the tally sheet, but makes goals a heck of a lot easier if the goalie can't see the puck.
Leading goal against number 23, Parker Shoot. Assisted by number 13, Judah Locke. Number 27, Eagan PWA.
So good job by that group with the power play tally. Wildcats go up 6-1. Thomas and Plager back behind their own net. Savage, Karsnia, and Barcinella out there as your forwards. Back behind their own net. Thomas gets it out to Savage. Savage, cross ice, looking for Drew. Drew, able to stick with it. No call there. Gets clubbed like a baby seal by the goalie. And back they come. Fire, save. 4:59 left. The goalie wasn't intentionally clubbing him like a baby seal, but nonetheless, he effectively did it. So they're hemming and hawing what the lines are going to be. They decide to switch them up. Ibrahim, Young, and Swanson. These are your forwards. Farmington controls. Plager back behind his own net. Looking for the wraparound chance. Not happening. Another save. Plager chips it out front. Grayson able to get around the first guy, but unable to get around the second guy. Good stick there, deflects it. We're playing pinball now. Just trying to get it out of the zone clean. And here comes Thomas. Thomas with Swanson and Young with him. Leaves it back to Swanson. Ibrahim tries to get around a guy. Can't. And we got Brady Kuhn coming the other way. Cam. And it's in. So 6-2, Brady Kuhn with the goal. Umland, Locke, Barcelona out there as forwards. So Kuhn from Ondich on that goal. Umland's got it. He puts on the brakes, tries to hold his own. He does. Gets it back to Shoop. Shoop gets lit up. No call. Wrapped around. Parker composes himself. Gets it over to Duth. Duth down low to Barcelona. Sends it towards the net. Back behind the net. Umland back there. Farmington loses a stick. Comes out to Duth. Duth puts it down to Umland. Umland tries to center. Gets it over, but tough play on the backhand there by Barcelona. Shoop. Lock. Umland able to hold it. Still able to hold it. Good job by Judah. Umland over to Barkey. Barcelona takes the guy out. And Judah gave the blue line, dumps it in. Barcelona and Umland will get off on a change. Young and Savage out. Farmington regrouping. Grayson with a good stick, able to hold the zone, if only for a second. At least he disrupted the momentum. And here comes Farmington. Blue line dumped in. Farmington will complete their change. Thomas has it. Thomas hauled down, no call. Savage over there to help out. Deflected up front. Young helping cover the man down low. Duth over there working over his guy. Blocker save. Miller. Thomas has it. Young just content just to get it out. Relieve the pressure for a second. The icing. How they were hemmed up. Not the worst play. Stick with that same group. Karsnia, Young, and Savage. Miller saves the trickling puck. Your Wildcats are getting outshot, but am I? They're not? Okay. Okay, my perception was right then, but the scoreboard says differently. At least officially in the arena. Patting his. Apparently, Adrian's dad is patting his stats. Yep. Young able to at least chip it out. Savage has it. He collects it, regroups, circles around looking for options, looking for Karsnia, but finds a Tiger stick. Savage has it again, tries to get it out, finds another Tiger skate, and a shot trickles over to the near side boards. Thomas collects it. He sets up shot behind his own net, looking for his options. Over to Plager. Plager looking for the home run ball. We got a jailbreak. And Karsnia goes in there with all the help. Tries to make a move. Nice save by that goalie. Karsnia tried to get off. Not hustling on the back check. Defense left all alone. Fired. Wide. 50 seconds left in the game. Ibrahim working hard near side. Young over there to help out. Who's got that's Parker. Parker's got it. He goes back behind his own net. Parker, Grayson puts on the brakes. Doesn't get a whole lot on it. Kid tries to get in Ibrahim's way, but he loses that battle. Ibrahim still working hard, gets it around the guy. And chipped out eventually Swanson able to get it out. Pick himself up to Parker. Grayson off. Barkey on. Ibrahim gives chase. Ibrahim's got it behind his own net. Goes wide, and Farmington's got it. 5 seconds left. Slapped in, and that's your game. Wildcats win a district battle 6-2.
Wildcats 6, Farmington 2.
What did you have the shots at?
27-22.
27-22 Wildcats by Chris Umland's total. So still a pretty close game, at least in the shot tally. So next up, Wednesday night versus Lakeville North, down in Lakeville, in our Thanksgiving Eve game. So we'll see everybody Wednesday. Thanks, Chris, for all the video and audio work. And we'll see everyone Wednesday.